All right. Today we're doing Babo's Carnitas Tacos. We're going to start off with a good sized pork shoulder. Because this is such a large piece of meat, we're going to be using Babo's Fancy Steak Seasoning. Make sure you push the seasoning in the meat. Now that it's ready and you have your pot nice and hot, go ahead and throw in the meat. You just want to get a little bit of char on one side, then flip it over and do the same thing. Add 1 can of Coke. Next, add 1 can of beer. Then add 2 cups of orange juice, 1 whole lemon. Now for our carnita seasoning, this is going to be a combination of oregano, cumin, chili powder, paprika, and bay leaves. Add them all together in a bowl because everything's going inside the pot and you're just going to mix it up. Once everything's thoroughly mixed, then go ahead and put the lid on and you're going to let this cook for a couple hours. You want to cook it down until the meat is nice and soft. Using a small knife or a fork, poke into it to check for tenderness. You know you're good when the bone pops right out. Next, we're going to cut it into chunks. Also, at the same time, we're removing any excess fat. The size of the chunks aren't really important. I usually just cut along the fatty sides. Place your chunks in a roasting pan with some of the remaining juice. Then add it to the broiler under high heat. All we're trying to do is get a nice little crust on the outside of our carnitas. Every couple of minutes, you're going to flip them and put them back in the broiler until all sides have a little bit of a crust. Once you're satisfied with your crust, remove them from your roasting pan and then take 2 forks and start shredding the meat. By no means is this a traditional carnitas recipe. This is Babo's style. Once the meat's nice and shred, just top it off with a little bit of that excess juice and you're ready to start making your tacos. Tortilla, cheese, your carnitas, avocado, and homemade salsa. And enjoy. Check out our other social platforms in the description below and don't forget to like and subscribe.